frustration of those that are just trying to help you. Issues can happen where employees can become hurt. So, here from this point on, if someone comes to you and they're communicating to you about a job you may not be familiar with, no more attitudes. Basically, listen to what they're trying to teach you. The core value here is safety. They want safety. And we understand that when we created Eddie created and I created the word safety, teamwork, and communication. That means everybody communicating together. So one, if someone is to get hurt, there needs to be an understanding. We know one, if the injury needs to be, number one, needs to be recorded on our near-miss form. There are some in the office and there are some at the bottom by the time clock. Why? Because here's an issue. If you leave without reporting it, that can be an issue for you. Everything needs to be recorded. Everything, every injury needs to be recorded. It doesn't mean that the injury itself is a recordable, but the near-miss forms let us know that you were injured here on the job. If you leave and come back and say that you were hurt here on the job, then that may be something that management itself will have to deal with. So from this point on, every injury needs to be recorded on a near-miss form. It doesn't mean that that is a recordable, but it is something where we can keep track of all things that's happening here. Two, in that teamwork perspective, the stock perspective, safety, teamwork, communication. The teamwork is all of the blue shirts that know the job. The injuries happen to be the temporary employees. We, as a team, have to look out for them. We, as a team with the knowledge, have to look out for the temporaries. It's no more, that's not my job. It's no more, I'm not the lead. It's no more, even here in our company itself, most of the injuries last year came from the temporaries. So now, as a teamwork perspective, we have to look out for each individual as we look out for ourselves. No more saying, that's not my job. Because that's not my job, is getting people hurt. And I'm saying it again, when John Keener makes a stop to talk to us, it's a serious issue. We have to understand that if anyone gets hurt, there is my phone number. If they're just okay, and if you fill out the near miss, that's fine. But anything else, give me a call. Contact me. If anyone has to go to the hospital, contact me. I am that position of call. If somebody bumped their hand and they feel it's okay, you fill out a near miss form, and I can get that in the morning when I come in. But if there is an injury where they have to go to a hospital or go see a doctor, contact me. Fill out the near miss form and then contact me. Also, if there's an issue out here on the floor where you think that that could be serious and it's not getting addressed, contact me. And as I talk to each individual, understand again, I'm telling you how serious this is. Safety has become a priority. When 4 people get hurt in one day, it becomes a major priority. It's not no more a priority that's under. We've been trying to raise the bar. We're thankful that here it has been promoted and people have been safe. But one of the issues was the conversation we had upstairs where they said as teamwork, people don't want to teach or talk to the other ones because they feel that that's not their position. Well, now that's no more acceptable. Blue shirts, we have to look out for the white shirts as we look out for each other. Because the white shirts are getting injured, that means we're not doing our job. Either we're not looking out for them, we're not training them right, or we're not doing the things that we are supposed to do to prevent them from getting injured. So now we all have to look out for each other. If you see somebody doing something wrong, please do not get upset when somebody comes to you and make mention that you're doing that wrong. Another perspective, as we are all adults, we must respect each other as we're approaching each other. That is an issue that's very serious. If I come to him and I say, Ron, get that trash up, that's the wrong way to approach him. But if I come to him and I say, Ron, get that up, the same thing is being accommodated, but I'm giving him the respect he deserves as a man, because we are all men and women in this place. So I'm just letting you know that this has become it's always been a serious issue, but now it's really a major serious issue. So if I walk in your room and I'm asking you to do something, understand, there needs to be an understanding that this needs to be taken care of. If you see something serious in the room, bring it to me or your supervisor, because that needs to be getting taken care of. Do we have any questions? So I want everybody to know, if somebody gets hurt, fill out the near miss. If they need to go to the doctor, we have a company called CORE, and I've given all of the supervisors calls. You call the CORE contact. CORE will let you know exactly what it is you need to do from that point. You call me, let me know what was said and what was done with CORE. That way we stay on top of any incidents that happen. So remember, fill out the near miss, call CORE, call me for any unsafe incidents, and everything becomes recordable on the near miss form. It doesn't become a recordable as far as where you got an injury where someone had to leave the building on the near miss form, but it does need to be recorded. You can't go home and then come back the next day and say, oh, I was injured. Because then that will be a whole situation that's going to be evaluated by the company. Is there any question? No, sir. None of the 4 recordables were here. But company-wide, they had 4 in one day. Any other questions? Okay.
Morning. I like to start off with safety, teamwork, and communication. Stack is what we build on, guys. We go over and over and over about the near miss forms. Okay? That means if it's just near miss, it may feel stupid, it may not seem like it's important, but we had asked everyone to fill out these forms so that we can talk about it the next day, so it won't happen to the next person later on down the line. Okay? So keep in mind, safety is our core value. We need teamwork to look out for each other. One department goes from one department to another department and lack information when they go to that department, then the person in that department needs to take a person who just been transferred under his wings and help him survive in that area for the amount of time that he's there. Okay? This is a team effort. Okay? By pulling him under his wing shows communication. We need to have communication. We are one. Look at it, guys. This is one company. We have to show teamwork. Okay? Stack is very important as far as the corporation goes. Okay, keep that in mind. The paperwork are out here for you to fill out. Let's get it done. It's not going to hurt. Small injuries, whatever. Write it down. Look for safety items. Let's be safe. Core value.
Safety, teamwork, communication. If we walk in this room, the first thing we do is look around to see if there's any hoses, water on the floor, or anything that we can clean up. That's safety. That's the mindset. Safety first. Teamwork is if it's something you can't do, communicate it to somebody that can get it done so that the next person that come in that room won't get hurt over an incident that you see from a safety perspective. Safety, teamwork, and communication. So I walk in the room, I see there's an issue. Teamwork, I'm going to make sure that gets up before somebody else get hurt, and then I'm going to definitely communicate it if I can't do it. So that's the safety, teamwork, communication standard that we have here. Just remember, any issue of getting hurt, fill out a NERMIS form.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Y'all have a great day.